5 Point Society. Hello, do you guys talk before I get here? Because I didn't see any of these comments. Oh, is that funny? Well, good morning. Welcome to Pizza, Potions, and Prosecco. Today is Tuesday, June 6th. Let's see what trouble we can get into. You guys are so funny. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, my little chickens. I know, I'm very excited. I know, I have a lot to talk about. So, yep, a few things. I'm waiting for my coffee. I'm waiting for my coffee. Oh, look at that. My horns are showing. So I can't wait for that. Tonight is the first night of Practical Tarot. If anyone is interested, today is Tuesday, June 6th. It's 9 a.m., 9:15, I don't know, something like that. If you're watching in the future. But if you're still watching today, you can still sign up. Even if you can't make it tonight, second night is June 13th. Same time, same bat channel. And because both nights will be recorded, so you could watch and then catch up and come and join us. If you can't make either of them and you'd like just the video links, you could also send me an email. When you purchase it, send me an email. Just explain you won't be there. And I'll make sure you got your links. Let's see, what else? Oh, coffee's already. Hang on. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was music. Now I have that song in my head. Music and your magic. Why did I get a text message from Verizon? Oh, I know why I got a text message from Verizon. They're telling me my payment's late. Well, maybe that's why I had so much money in my checking account. Did you hear how that process just went? I don't know if you actually heard that. That's really very funny. I got a text from Verizon and I'm like, oh, why did I get a text from Verizon? Oh, Right, because my payment is late. Oh, that's why I had so much money in my checking account. I was wondering about that money. I was like, oh, what are you there for? What are you doing there? Well, now I know. I'm like, oh, look at that. Don't put it down. See, I put it away like such a trained seal now, Penny. I don't even remember putting it away. Like now I put it away and it's not even my norm. And so now it's becoming a habit. And I don't even remember doing it now. Oh, so I'm not the only one, Angela says. Good morning. Good morning, my little chickens. Hello, good morning. For those of you watching in the future, I am Jenny Love, and this is the Witchy Family. And we gather here on these tubes to discuss all things shenanigans and sorcery and other sundries. And today, my little chickens, I would like to talk about music in your magic. We made a video about it yesterday. I got a lot of good suggestions. I know some people said it depended, but really I was just looking for artist suggestions, like actual artists. But I got a couple of really good ones, and somebody suggested, and I was gonna try to find it. Hang on. She suggested, and I was laughing about it. Because I have Apple Music, should I not have said that? Maybe yeah, that's Marie Laveau. Let's see. Should I not have said that? I should have said that quieter. Okay, hang on. Somebody said, and I'm like, let's see. It's got to be albums. This is good. I might recognize the name of the album. Maybe not. Hold on. Ah, crap. See, I didn't realize he had so many. Somebody suggested a Peter Gabriel album specifically. And I remember thinking, oh, that's interesting. I'll never remember the name of it. I mean, she also suggested Lorena McKinnon, who I think you could probably put on any Lorena McKinnon to do any magical working. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't think it matters. I just think you put her on and all of a sudden you're like somewhere else. Yeah, it's underneath the video. She suggested it. Secret World Live? No, I don't know. No, that's a live album. That would be silly. I don't know. I don't remember now. I thought it would be easier than that. Like I thought I would be able to like look at his albums and go, "Oh yeah, that was it." But now I don't remember. But it was under the video on the clock app. She wrote it, and it's B. B wrote it, and I was like, "Oh, interesting." Yeah, Lorena McKinnon. I think I could listen to at any time, anytime. Right? Dragon Ritual drummers too. I think I could put them on at any ritual, and I think I stop paying attention to whatever is happening. Like my brain is listening to it, but now I'm just doing my thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just burnt my tongue. This stupid Yeti really keeps it hot. Peter Gundry. And who is that? I'm getting there. Oh, he has an album named Goetia. Or is that how you say that? Is that how you say that? You know what I'm talking about, Penny. Goetia. I don't know how to say that. I always thought it was Goetia. I know, I'm going to put him on right now. I can't get our thing to shut off. Hold on. I gotta find where our thing is. It's like I can't find it. Like, where is it playing from? The sound is coming from inside the house, Jenny. Go Asia. I say it right. Okay. Okay, thank you. I wanted to make sure I said it right. I don't, I really strive for the pronunciation of words properly. I'm getting there now. Oh, is this the album that you were? I don't know. He's in Australia. He's in Australia. Oh, I could listen to this because I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the album called Goetia. They came wearing masks. Oh, he does talk too. I don't think I would pay attention to this. Cool. Cool so far. This is the song Goetia. Serpent's Tongue. Good morning, Tamala. Oh my God, it must be early for you. Well, that's okay. I'm liking that. Thank you for that, Miss. I'm gonna make a note of him. Thank you for that. Peter Gundry. I just sampled this album Goetia. I just grabbed that. So thank you for that, Miss Katie. That's cool. You should did you make a video? Make a video, use that. Make a video, use that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Right before that was The Lion King, because I remember Miriam had suggested one of the songs from that. We listened to that the other day. We should make a new a ritual, like a spellcraft playlist. I don't want to say ritual. It doesn't always have to be a ritual. Talked about yesterday. I forgot her name. Oh, I made a video of her. She's Fiona Horn. I literally made a video about her. I stitched my own video and made a video because I didn't think I was specific enough when I made my video. I was like, here's what I listened to. Fiona Horn. I literally played it. Yeah, spell crafting playlist. Ooh, that's fun. For 5 Point Society. Yeah, so people could just be like, bink, there it is. I wouldn't even know if you'd be able to find half of it, right? Some of it's so obscure that you're not just finding it on that shit. Like, we'd have to do it old school. Like, somebody would have to download it. Burn a CD. What is it, 1985? What's happening? We're making a mixtape? Because, you're never going to be able to find it. It's not all going to be on Spotify. Man, that Yeti really keeps that fucking coffee hot. Hold on, I feel like I'm looking. The one thing I do not like here, YouTube. The one thing I do not like about YouTube is you go live without checking the camera, and so it takes me 10 seconds at least to get the fucking thing set up. So it annoys me that I do this while you guys are watching. So now I feel better because I felt like I was looking down at it, and I would prefer to look up or at, not down. Hurts my fucking neck. And you sit up. I'm like this. I'm all scrunched because I couldn't check the fucking camera before you sit down. YouTube, figure that out. It's so stupid. You're so stupid, Billy. So stupid. Why are you so stupid? It's not even about the angle. It literally was hurting my neck. like somebody was sawing off my head. I mean, ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Thank you in advance. They're like, oh God, she's cranky. When my neck hurts, I'm fucking cranky. When my neck hurts, I'm cranky. That's why I smoke. People wonder. They shouldn't wonder. Hello, Kristen. How are you? I don't even give a shit about the angle. It's just about it's about not hurting my neck. I wish I had something to hold up my neck off of my head. Well, that's from White Men, right? It's White Men Can't Jump. That's Rosie Perez. That's my best Rosie Perez. That's my best Rosie Perez impression. That anytime anybody says the word stupid, my husband, my brother, we just launch into our Rosie Perez imitation, every one of us. And then the kids remind us we all have the same shtick. Julia Gulia rolls her eyes. She's like, oh my God, there they go. They all got the same joke. Do you guys think you can get new material? I don't know, something written in this decade. She thinks she's fucking funny. Yeah, that's what goes on. Every time. It's every time. You guys think you could write new material? Oh my God. Yeah. Wait till we're all in Italy, all together. We haven't been all together in a really long time. These kids are going to be, these kids think we haven't been funny together in a long time. They're going to really be annoyed by us. She thinks we're embarrassing now. Wait till we're in a foreign country. Oh my sweet baby Jesus, Julia. I sent all them kids packages this week. All them kids got packages. They did. And Julia says Julia Gulia on hers. I hope her boyfriend understands that's how packages go to her. They say Julia Gulia. They all got packages. We went to a different post office after the one that was closed because I wasn't going back there. No, I wasn't going back there. And yeah, the wedding singer. From the time she was this big, I called her Julia Gulia. Yeah, we went to a different post office after the debacle of the, I don't know, we just shut the whole post office down at 1:30. Like, I'm like, all right, we can't go there. So we went to yet a third post office, right? Because, can't go to the first post office. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Can't go to the first post office, right? And so now I go to second one closed. So now I go to a final post office with this box that I was trying to mail to Joey, which kicked this whole shenanigans off, right? Right? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca. I hope you have a fabulously magical day. I put all these things on the counter. Do you know what? She never asked me one question, but for the fragile, perishable question. Never asked me another question. You know what the other woman always does? Always measures my boxes like somehow I don't have the correct boxes is what I'm getting at. So she's like this. No, this woman just took the box, put the box on the fucking counter, figured out that I didn't want to spend $75 to mail it. Like just was like, yeah, it's $12. Like, I mean, there was no questions. There was no, and P.S., not overly polite. I don't care though. Like I said, you don't owe me, a have a nice day I don't care. I just want this exchange to go as a matter of factly as it needs to. We do not need to suck each other's dick. We don't. No, we don't. I don't care. And we didn't. And I turned around and walked away. Yeah. So guess where I'm going? I'm going over there where they don't give a shit about me. They don't, this woman does not give a shit about me. Yeah, just do your job. I don't care. That other woman asked me 400 questions, and then when I had questions, told me I wasn't listening to her. That I should listen. Like, you're not listening. I'm like, all right, see there, Becky, you're in trouble now. Now you're in trouble. So, so that's the ending of the story. We have a new post office where hopefully I will not get in an altercation with the lady behind the counter at this one, because then I gotta go to Jethro's post office, and I don't want to go to Jethro's post office. Yeah, I don't want to go to Jethro's post office because of Jethro. I mean, that's obvious, right? Right. Yeah, I don't want to go there. I mean, yeah, Becky with you don't understand. She does it every time. Every time. She interrogates me. It's just like, I know what did he call it? Hold on. Dan called it something. And it's a thing, and it's funny because it's like, I mean, it's passive aggressive. Let's boil it down. It's passive aggressive, but it's malicious compliance. He called it, like all she's doing is her job, but she's doing it in a way that stings, and he called it malicious compliance, and I'm like, yeah, that's what she does. That's what this woman does. Yeah, it was really good. And I was like, oh, I have to remember that phrase, because because if I ever have to reiterate what this woman did, that is how I'm gonna be able to explain it. As opposed to explaining all of the little details of what she did, you understand it if I just go, listen, this is how she treats me when I come in there. You know. And I don't get that treatment at the other place, So anyway, over with the post office story. We're done. We're done here with post offices. I found a new post office. Jenny has a new post office. So we'll be going over there where they don't care about me. Yes. Where they don't care about me. And let's go back to the topic at hand. We were talking about music in your magic. That was one of the things we were talking about. In addition to hitting play, because that doesn't always go so well, right? That doesn't always go so well. No, I wanted to talk a little bit about, because electronics will fuck you over in ritual and spellcraft. This is a perfect example of how technology fucks you over in spellcraft. Like in 5-Point Society, sometimes we're having technical shit go on. I mean, it just is. I know what's the word I'm looking for? Virtual. And I know we are virtually practicing together. And I know that requires some finesse on all of our parts, and I think I explained that pretty well. But even when it comes to music will fuck you over in spellcraft because of the technology issues. So I do like it when you can do it yourself. That I do like when we had to learn to sing that song for the Hecate ritual. I do like that. I'll admit that. Or if somebody is drumming, or if people within your group are doing that. That is if you're in a group, but that is very good. That I do love. That's if you're in a group. So question, have you ever had a random song play and try to find the energetic connection to why needed to hear in the moment? That happened to me yesterday. Songs are divination to me all the time. You don't think so? Do you know songs are divination to me? So let's say you walk in, describe. And when you say random song play, like on your playlist, in the car, in a store, just your TV turns on and there's a song, somebody's singing it. Tell me under the circumstances of that a little more clear, please. I am very energetically associated to songs. Me too. Um, I it's the words. It's divinatory. I think because I sing. No, no. That's what I was getting at. It's just suddenly started playing. Sure. Um, I mean, I don't have Google. I know what you're saying about technology. I don't mean you can't have technology in your magic, and I don't believe that magic I don't believe that technology isn't a part of magic. I don't believe that. I wish I had the bad phone because I don't know how to, I'm still not quite sure what to put my finger on about what you're asking. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm dumb. I can't find the energy in the question. I mean, that to me would be paranormal. I would consider that paranormal, that exact scenario. That's what I would consider it. I would consider it paranormal and a direct fucking message from these guys. Like, I would be like, what? Like, what is that telling me? Yeah, that's what I would say that is. Fucking Katie. Type faster. Yeah, no, it was my grandmother's favorite Elvis song. Totally, dude. I'm backing up and I'm going. It's totally grandmother. Like there's zero explanation of that. That's what that is. That's a message. That's a pattern. That's a message. That's paranormal. That's facts. Yeah, I would use the word paranormal. Now, yeah, I would use the word paranormal, and I would say that that's her, and I would say that she's quite the spirit there, quite the spirit to get the Google to turn on. Mm. Speaking of technology, the segue of music being in your magic, the segue of that is somebody stitched one of my videos, and I said I don't read on TikTok anymore because I don't like the energy there. And she stitched my video, and her point is she doesn't like any technology in her healings, magic, anywhere. Like she doesn't even want to do a reading or anything over Zoom or anything. And that to me became a great fucking topic because, yeah, I spend a lot of time trying to convince people we live in 2023 and we are witches in 2023 and we utilize what is out there in 2023. We are not trying to time travel to 1692 where they stuck us on a stake. And I know no witches were burned in Salem. Please save your comments for later. Do you know what I mean? So I think technology, I said I don't like the energy of TikTok and the system of that system. But I will read. I read via Zoom. We are a virtual community. I feel like as above, so below. Witches have been saying we are connected. We're all connected. We're all connected. The fucking internet is a literal physical manifestation of that. We've been saying it for a long time, and we made it so. We're connected like that. Like that. Yeah, so I can't condemn not using technology in witchcraft. I maintain there it is. You know? And as we said before, maybe it screws up, maybe technology fucks you over when you're trying to use it, like you're doing spellcraft and you're using like your fucking CD player, and some shit happens when you're, and it does, it fucks you over. Maybe that's prep work. Maybe that's you not being diligent in your prep work. You didn't set that playlist up better, good enough or whatever. So, yeah, it's interesting. I can't throw the whole idea out the window at all. You can't. It, P.S. Here she is on fucking TikTok making a video. I mean, listen, the irony of that was not lost on me either. But it made an interesting point, Do I love Reiki in person? Of fucking course. Of course. Of course. Is that what I want? Yeah, of course. I'm also not one of those people that does jazz hands in front of my fucking screen to myself. I mean, Reiki is a team sport. I don't understand that. I mean, that's technology, using technology, but I don't understand the energy of that. That I don't understand, but that's just me. Who the fuck am I? Yes, how I found you was super cool. How was that, Lillian? How was that? On the TikTok, right? You're TikTok, Lillian, no? I'm like looking. It's not the Stone Age. Right. Right. Technology helped me find my tribe. Right. I feel there's a lot of misinformation. Well, I just don't think we should throw out the whole fucking idea. It's a tool. Witches love tools. No? I do feel there's a lot of misinformation that circulates. I also feel it's a witch's job to find out what's right for them. Oh, well, of course. But energy is energy. That's what I mean. That's what I'm getting. Like, a tool is a tool. And I'm not saying you got to use technology. That's not what I'm saying. I just think you can't be like, well, you can't use technology. Yes, it was the last day for scholarships. And you stopped in the live. Thank you, Lillian. I have to tell you, I thought about this the other day. When I say this is why people give us shit about our community. And I understand this now. I understand it. When I throw out there's a new year and a day study, and I say, hey, which this September, there will be a new year and a day study for seekers, blah, blah, blah. And I say we have scholarships. I have no fucking less than 5 individuals. One individual who's right here today will offer to pay for all of them. They come to me and go, we want to pay for a scholarship. I'm like, you're all crazy. I have these people in our group. These are the kind of people I have in group. No, facts. Come to me and I have no less than 5 of you. And like I said, one of you is like, I'll just pay for all of them. I'm always like, no. I have to reel them in. Just saying. So technology has kept a lot of us together. Technology has kept a lot of us practicing. I say us because the group's us. See, I know that. She does it all the time. I know that. Here she is. John Wicked Design. Yeah, no, it's true. We have the best people. So that's why I ignore the haters, because I'm like, oh, is it sad over by you? I'm sorry for that, because it's not sad over here. I'm sorry. So yes, tonight is tarot, practical tarot tonight. I'm very excited. We are going to practice breakout rooms, so we may lose some of you tonight. We may lose some of you tonight, but we're going to try it. We'll see how it works. We're going to try it. I'm going to stay the host, and I'm going to see about all of the things. We'll figure it out. Yeah, because I want like I said, this is a hands-on workshop. That is what's really important in the hands-on department, is this workshop being very hands-on. I don't want folks sitting there I love this group so much. I know. And I know that. You want more to find us. I know that. Katie's story to me. Oh, Katie and I getting together as this, whatever the fuck this incarnation, Penny. Like she deleted TikTok 3 times and then came upon my live and immediately was like my right hand, and even would say that live, like be like, I could totally help. And I'm like, and she would be like, she'd email me, she'd go, I could totally help. And I'm like, I can't ask you to help. It's fucking crazy. She's like, yeah, you go on here live. And we would have these talks, and I'm like, okay, all right. And it is, and you too. You found me. You two found me at the same time, or we found each other. Since they found me like I'm some fucking, I'm like a hemorrhoid. I'm really I'm a pain in the ass. And a little itchy. I'm never gonna quite let you forget that I'm around. Yeah. So I love that story. Yeah, I love that story. The diva. I'm saying the morning diva cup, the witchy morning diva cups attitude also drag a lot of other people over to us, only because that was us just trying to keep trolls away, away. And they were just like, we would just start talking about your menstrual cycle and a diva cup, and people would walk in, like women, and be like, what are they talking about? So they would stay and realize it was just fucking code for getting these people out of our lives so we could have 2 words of a conversation or pull cards or whatever the fuck we were doing. We were always learning cards. I used to teach tarot in the beginning, and so we would be learning about shit, and it became impossible. So we would just start talking about your moon cycle and putting it in the sauce. How else do you collect your moon cycle? Unless you have a diva cup. Oh God, my eyes are gonna tear now. Oh, it was so, we had a code word, and we would just start talking about it if they showed up. And the thing was, if you engaged them, you were toast. You were toast. Penny would say that no, Penny would go, she would launch how you would have it on a plate after you collected it. So that when it dried, you could scrape it up, shake it like fucking spice. No, that's it. It's over, Johnny. Nobody just wants to see me laughing hysterical. This is not how it's supposed to go. Oh, God. It's bad when you crack yourself up. You can't get anything done. That's why when that woman said I wasn't funny, what the fuck is she talking about? She doesn't know. How did she not? You don't find me funny. There's something wrong with you. Oh, God, we are sassy. Oh, we are. Oh, God. Oh, God. Barbecue sauce hides the metallic taste. I mean, people were like, men would just walk out. They just kick the door down and get the fuck out. And it worked for a while. It did. It worked until it didn't work, right? It worked until it didn't work and that was much when just the whole clock app just did its like collapsing. People were losing their accounts. My account, speaking of the clock app, my account is an old account. Nobody that I know from that Wild West time has their original account. Nobody that I know. I do. I mean, some people, I'm just saying that I know. People like you do. Penny, I think, lost her account. That was funny too. But that my account's very old, and people lost it. Birch lost. I think he had 100,000. I don't know, close to 100,000 followers. Whatever. He was on the verge for sure. That's right where he was headed. And yeah, you had 10K plus. I know a friend of mine had like 69,000. It's just people were just losing their accounts, and we were very strategic. We just did not. We did go on YouTube a little bit. There's a lot of Witchy Morning Diva Cup um, videos here because we did come over here a little bit because it got wild over there, and we couldn't even stay on. So, but we would have tarot class, and we would do spells. I got back to that a little. I'm getting back to that. It's right there, actually, as a matter of fact, because I'm finishing it because I got orders. I have Midsummer Milk Bath orders. Like, I made that. Right, we had Witchy Poo. Like, it was a funny... It definitely was a funny time. Admittedly, it was a funny time. I don't think you could recreate that, what that was. That was... It's something that needed to happen, I think, on this planet. Again, everybody being connected, everybody having an avenue to one another. Facebook was that. You know, there's the internet, and the internet got convoluted. It was hard, right? Then there was Facebook, and we all realized that, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, you know, is the devil incarnate. You know, then what's his name? Twitter's nonsense. Like, all of that was nonsense. And then came TikTok. And real people around the world were really connected really fast with no interruptions. And you saw what happened. Everybody danced and sang and made funny jokes, and it was fucking kumbaya. It was kumbaya over there for a really long time. And then the big wigs went, "What's going on over there? What do you think's happening?" There's all this 7 billion people dancing around the fucking. We have something going on here, and they had to pounce on it. They couldn't really destroy it. And that's why it still works, because we need to be connected like that. The Tennessee nonsense that went on. Remember that Tennessee they fired those 3 representatives in their house, yada yada. I was on TikTok getting a play-by-play of that news. Couldn't find it anywhere in the real news, in the real world. Not on the TV, not on the socials, nowhere, not on the Twitter. I got that news in real fucking time. And he's trying to look it up. He goes, I got all the way through Tennessee House and the word protest and had to hit, you know, return for it to search. He goes, it did not automatically come up. I said, right. I've been on TikTok since Musical.ly. I was not. That was really very for little kids. I did not go on that. Oh my God, yes, that's funny. Vine. That was me. I was on the Vine. We were on the Vine. It was starting to get there. But that's just to me, it's more manifestation. It's a physical manifestation of what we're already saying. We're already saying that. You know? So you have to embrace that. You have to. It came out of our brains. It magically, it's the physical it's X magic. Do you know what I'm saying? Technology is X magic. So I feel like you got to use it, right? You got to use it. So I do use it. So I didn't agree with her, you know, and that's fine. I have no dog in that fight. Do you know what I'm saying? I disagree. I'm not going to make a video about it. Like, I don't want because that's what happens over there. That is the energy over there. It is a little pressure cooker, a little bit. It does tend to turn things up. So you just learn to work with the energy over there. And so I don't want it to become something. I just don't agree. I think you use technology. I don't like the energy of reading in over there. I don't like to insert my magic in that pressure cooker a little bit. So I back up a little bit over there. Like I do it here. I do it on Facebook. Maybe, I would definitely pull. If somebody asked me a question here, I would definitely pull cards. There's, like I said, the energy can get away from you over there. That's all. It's fast moving. And I've always said that. I'm like, it's fast. You just have to, it has the potential to be very fast. So you just have to deal with it. That's all. So no, I disagree with her a little bit. And I didn't want to be in any sort of, I didn't want to seem like I was like, like, that we were in some sort of argument or some bullshit. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think technology is part of it has to be. I appreciate social media just for the fact that nothing is secret anymore. We're not blind. We can see the world for what it is now. Well, yes, that goes both ways. That cuts both ways, right? That cuts both ways. True. I think that's another reason for the manifestation of it being everywhere now, of these fucking handheld phones being in our hands everywhere now. As much as it is a hindrance, it is also that. It's Big Brother watching, well, we're watching you back. It's balancing. You know what I'm saying? That's double-edged, as it should be. It's fucking polar. That's what people don't get. They watch us, we watch them. That's how it works now. Used to only go in one direction. Peeping energy. Well, that's why you got to protect yourself. That's why you got to have a good. And now we go back to how do you stop that? Well, you have to have a good practice. You know what I do before I get on here every day? You got to have a good practice. I don't come to the interwebs not protected. I don't do certain things on the interwebs. I don't fault other people for doing them, but I don't do certain things. I practice magic with you guys on the interwebs. I don't practice magic live. Sometimes, maybe generically, or maybe in tutorial mode. We've come a long way since dial-up. My third grade math teacher was so wrong. Now I have a calculator in my pocket all the time. I know. You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket all the time. You got to learn your multiplication tables. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's that, ma'am? I'm not going to have a calculator in my pocket at all times. What do you mean? Oh, goodness. I don't think witchcraft is a dusty old book on the shelf. I don't think the ways are a dusty old book. I don't think that if I want to take headshots, I don't need to go traipsing through the woods in a corset. I don't fault people for it. I live in this century. Is it fun? Of course. But it's like, hi, I'm here today. I'm here today, doing today magic, doing today things, doing all the today things. I don't want to practice magic in 1600, Hey, Callie, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. So it's not, of course we love it. Of course it's nostalgic. Of course it's fun. Of course a Ren Fair is my favorite thing in the world. I'm saying all these things. It's like, I don't fault people for it. But like, when I'm doing magic and I'm really here, I come and I'm doing magic and this is my business and I have to take a picture for my business. It's like, I need to be here today doing today magic. Do you know what I mean? Like modern, maybe. I'm not sure what I mean. I'm not sure I'm being clear. It's sounding snarky, but it's not what I mean. I want to pull like future energy or something. Like I want to pull modern energy. And I like aesthetics. That's not what I mean. That's not what I'm trying to talk about. I know I'm not making sense. It's sounding snarkier than it is. So it's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. No, that's not it. I mean, like, I'm trying to do magic. I'm here today, I guess. Like, I don't know. I appreciate kitschy and I appreciate theme and I do. I really do. Listen, my favorite thing in the world is like some fucking theme bar. Of course it is. I find it fun. I'm just saying I'm trying to be modern. Me, this girl. That's all. I'm trying to use I'm trying to be in today's magic. Here and now. Yeah, I think that's why. I don't know. It's just a funny. Again, it sounds a little snarky. I know. I'm trying not I'm not articulating it well. I agree. Right, like I don't like to poo-poo the technology or like I don't like to do that. I want it to be very balanced maybe. Maybe that's what I want it to be. I have to acknowledge all of that. We're heading that way. We have to be able to utilize that. You know what I mean? We have to be able to utilize this thing because it's in everybody's hand. I guess maybe that's I need to I focus a little more on the modern aspects maybe. And that's cool. That's all. I ran myself down. Witness Jenny run herself down. That's not what I meant. Witness Jenny run herself right into the ground. There it went. Good thing it's good. Good thing we're at time. Nobody gets to the end of this fucking thing anyway. It's okay. It's time for second cup. And on that note, it's time for a second cup where I can put my foot in my mouth all I want over on the clock app and no one cares. You don't drop the old ways, you add to them. Thank you. Thank you, Katie. Maybe that's what. Like, I do like to add them in. I don't like to forget them. Thank you. You're so cute. See, she likes to smooth me over. She helps my rough edges. That's why I have Annie Katie. She's like, that's not how you say it. I'm like a toddler. And she's like, don't say it like that. We don't use that voice when people are listening to us. Yeah, I want to add them in. I think there's a place for them. Yes, I do. I really do. That's funny. Thank you. You smooth me over. It's 52 minutes. We're at the bottom of our cups. It's time for second cup where I can go I can go offend more people over there. So let's go do that. Penny sharpens my edges. She does. That's why Annie Katie's like, what are you two up to? I was up, there was 75 messages in the chat when I woke up this morning. What the fuck is going on? It took me all morning to catch up to you idiots. Actual facts. Actual facts. All right, well, I'm going to take my bad energy. And this witch in the big red glasses is going to go head over to the TikTok, to the Clock app, where we have more chicanery and tomfoolery and shenanigans. I'm sure I'll say something else that will piss off the masses, but at least it'll be on the TikTok. All right, kids, let's go over to second cup. Those of you that I will see later for Practical Tarot, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Anybody interested in Practical Tarot, you still have time to join. It's on my website. There's links fucking everywhere. If you're still interested and you would like to take a 2-night workshop and have a little hands-on workshop, have a little hands-on practice at the tarot, at that another tool of magic that I happen to like, that is centuries old, that I love, right? That I love. I do like to talk about it, and I do like to teach it. So we're gonna have a little workshop tonight. So come and join us. I will see you chickens over on the Clock app. Those of you in the future who are watching us, we come here live most weekday mornings. And you can find us on the clock app, jenny.love.witch. Thank you, as always, very much. As always, you guys go get your witch on. I felt like there was another announcement. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. I'll see you kids. Peace.